Blog Talk Radio.
Greetings, everyone. 13 Peace and Love. It is BMP's Free Thinkers Radio. It is the homie Asafo bringing it to you live from Beantown, 617. What's good? I'm with my brothers.
Yep.
Greetings. How y'all doing?
Welcome.
Yes, today's show is actually gonna send some quick condolences. We know a lot of people are feeling a little uneasy. What happened past couple of days? Trust me, we all feel what you're feeling. Definitely so our condolences out to that town in Connecticut. I believe it's called Newtown or something like that. And also the people suffering in China and anywhere else. Yes, sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties.
Yes.
But yes. But
yes. Doesn't that sound suspicious? Why would that happen of all times?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
But as we were saying, basically, there's been a lot of crazy things happening, and it's I wouldn't say ironic, but I would say everything happens for a reason in terms of it happening close to the so-called end of days, December 21st nonsense. But, yeah, I remember, Jify, you were telling me something about something that went on in China or some senseless violence. I wasn't even aware because I don't even watch the news. What was it that you were saying?
Yeah, they had two things that were just crazy on the level of they just try to induce fear and depression in you. I saw one that I'll say is just level one of how bad things were, and that was just 20 people getting stabbed at some mall, or either they got stabbed or they got shot at some mall in China. And I don't know if they found the victim, the shooter or the perpetrator. And the other one was this huge underground like slave dungeon, pretty much, that's been set in place for years since Stalin and Hitler were in power. They were saying that the people who revolted in the army, their descendants were going to be in jail for that. So things that, your great-great-grandparents have done, you're put in these places to work. You don't get fed. You can get killed for almost anything. And one guy managed to escape to tell his story, and it's just crazy, craziness around the world.
Yeah. One thing that I want to bring to people's attention is the contradiction of our leaders. I'm not going to call anybody out in particular, but he looks kind of shady right now. He's supposed to be the bringer of change. But anyway, like I'm saying, how can you possibly go and drop bombs on people's heads in other countries, killing African leaders like Gaddafi, and all these other leaders? That's the same thing that JFK did, to Patrice Lumumba. They actually cut his whole body up and put his body in acid. That's what JFK did. And this is something that's by the CIA is revealing to the public. So, you know, these other things that our leaders are doing to other nations is causing trouble for people in America because, you know, people do what they see by imitation. You know, that's how we are taught to imitate. Like when you learn in a new language, you learn by imitating. So you going out and killing other people in other countries, it's just the people over here are imitating that and saying that's in terms of admiration or something. They just look up to that because that's what they've been fed in the news. You know, people are just watching the news constantly, and that was our topic last week as well, about the news and all that.
Yeah. Yeah. Another thing about the news, just since we're on the topic, I mean, what's his name? The brother Morgan Freeman. I found out recently that it wasn't his words, but the words that are said, you can at least take them for a grain of salt in terms of the message. But basically, it's the media, in a sense, that perpetuates this idea of violence, because the idea itself cannot be destroyed, because, you know, energy is going to be transformed into someone else's mind, but they're the ones who perpetuate it consistently. And before I even get into that, Mzai, you should read off that little quote that they said Morgan Freeman said, but it wasn't really his words, about the news.
Yeah, all right, I'm gonna do that. Someone in his camp said, quote unquote, "Turn on the news and see how we treat the Batman theater shooter and the Oregon Mall shooter like celebrities. Dylan Klebold and Eric Harrison are household names, but do you know the name of a single victim of the Columbine? No." And that's what he said. So it makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, you know, in our society. The way, like, crime is celebrated. You know, it's like violence is something that we gravitate towards. Like, even on TV, you know, when you see people dying and all this, like I was watching this movie yesterday. It was called Daybreaker. I think y'all should watch it. It's about how this society, Europeans envision like this whole society would turn into a whole bunch of vampires. Everybody will be vampires. Doctors will be vampires. Everybody. Just imagine a world like that. Everybody is a vampire. And then the people that are not vampires, they are being bred. Like they've been, their bloods are being sucked into this tank where it feeds the vampires.
Sheesh.
So imagine watching this kind of stuff all day. It's just programming you to just live in constant terror and fear and violence, and just it's conditioned, it's brainwashing you, you know?
That's what it is, brainwashing. A lot of things are going on with brainwashing nowadays that people don't know about, but that's a whole nother story.
Yeah. Yeah. I know exactly where you're heading towards. I ain't gonna drop no dimes, but you know, there's definitely some hidden institutions where there's a lot of programming being done. And just to get this out of the way, programming itself, it seems to be tainted with negative energy. You can be programmed to be positive. For example,
exactly.
We like to focus on self-empowerment, hence our name for the title of our radio show. Yes, sorry, listeners. I don't know what's going on with our technical appliances, but let's get back onto the topic. I believe the brother Quaba Stack was speaking on the movie you saw recently in
No.
The violence.
Was it?
Oh, actually, no.
Yeah.
Go ahead. No, I remember you went into that, and then I talked about how basically you could program yourself for success. And what I wanted, what I wanted to just say real quick before I was rudely interrupted by this foolish technology. You can program yourself to success. As our show is called Self-Empowerment, that's what we mainly focus on, which is working for the self. Just as much as you can program yourself with akata music and just, fighting on YouTube and just a whole bunch of nonsense to get you violent, you can do the same thing with success. If you're always reading success stories, if you're always seeing other people become successful, if you're helping other people becoming successful, whether it's at a small level or a higher level, all of these things combine together to create your own success, to attract your own success. Just as if you were to constantly watch videos of people fighting and then you were to constantly start trouble with other people, and it's the same way. You get what you put out, basically what you work for. You dig? But before, we have about 8 minutes left. I wanted to play this quick break song before we get into the last part of our show. This should leave the listeners going off right. Brother Kwabla Mag, you want to introduce the song that you
the name of the song is called Calling All Angels by Siberry. Some people might know the song from the movie Pay It Forward. That movie was a very motivational movie. When I was in second grade, I watched it, and it really moved me to continue the path of greatness and doing for others. Yes. So the name of the song again is called Calling All Angels.
13. All right, here we go.
Thirteen Ross, back.
nice, slow introduction. Beautiful.
Very, very.
How'd you find out about that song, Sebastian? You said Pay It Forward? Quava. Yeah, but now we have come into the last part of our show. Now what we wanted to do is mention some little highlights of what you'll be seeing from us soon. Got our website coming up soon. Definitely check that out. BMP Series. Got our Facebook. Definitely like us on Facebook. www.facebook.com/BMP Series LLC. Once again, that's facebook.com/BMP Series LLC. Definitely like the page. Check us out. Holla at the young brothers. We coming up.
Yep.
Got any words you want to say, Just?
Yeah, just to switch it up on a positive note. As you were saying before on the positive programming, aka affirmations, that they do help a long way, and anybody who's trying to come up or trying to strive to be great or have anything in mind that they're trying to do, I would say affirmations is definitely the way to go to keep you on a positive note on things, get your mind working, and get those creative juices flowing to help you in your way to success.
Absolutely. Speaking on affirmations. Oh, you wanna? Yeah, Quava Stack.
Yeah, I just want to briefly say, the big things are coming, the website is about to be popping soon, so make sure y'all check that out. Need all the support we can get, because, family, family that grows together, get power together, I want to make it my own, instead of the cliche, the family that eats together and all that stuff. But anyway, I just want to shout out to all my young brothers in our Cuba land and in the diaspora. Never give up. Always strive for excellence and the best that you can be. And peace. And united, our Cuba land.
Absolutely. Habibi Fahodie.
Yes, Habibi Fahodie.
Let's leave y'all with our personal BMP motto affirmation. It is, we are wealthy, we are wise, we are willing, and we are in control. 13, 13, 13. I am my brother's keeper.
I am my brother's keeper.
13, Ross, back to that.
Yes. All right, y'all. Sorry about the inconvenience with the poor technology, but
yes,
glad
European technology.
We're gonna come out with our own technology real soon. Check the brothers out. Check out the Venus Project. You'll definitely see us involved with that. Good night, everyone. Bonne nuit.
Yeah. Good night. That year.
Good night.